What's up guys, it's Day and I'm back with another video. Alright guys, so first things first, sorry if it's really echoey in here. This room is like so empty. So I feel like I'm like talking really loud, even if I'm not. I'm like just loud because it's gonna echo. I decided to make this room a studio room in my house. So we have one in Erica's house, one in my house, and Mama Moya is gonna be making her own studio space as well. I had to get rid of like this dresser, the bed I'm gonna leave up against the wall because my sister left the bed. But yeah, so this is gonna be my studio room. But that's enough of that. Before I get into the video, if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you're new to my channel, then welcome to the family. So, unfortunately, I had did a long distance relationship advice video. And for some reason, it's just not letting me upload that video. I was looking a little raspy in that video anyway. So I'm going to just redo that video for you guys today. Alright guys, so first and foremost, sorry if it's really echoey. I'm in the studio room. My sister left, like it's like empty in here. All I have is the dresser and the bed. So there's literally nothing in here to like take up the echo room. So sorry that it's echoing. But before I get into this video, if you're not subscribed, make sure you go hit the subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications. And if you're new to this channel, then welcome. Alright guys, so today's video is going to be on how to make a long distance relationship work. I'm gonna touch on like key relationship rules or whatever we want to call them. For like normal relationships as well, ones that are not long distance. But all the time I always get people requesting me to do a video on how me and my girlfriend get our relationship to last with us being long distance. So basically this is like a relationship advice video, but I'm gonna touch more on certain things to make a long distance relationship work. I wrote down some key pointers over here. I know I've been telling you guys this video is gonna go up for days. I edited it. I tried to upload it 4 times and it won't let me upload. So I'm gonna just redo it today. Plus, I have my notes right here so I don't skip anything because I forgot a few things in the last video. So let's get started. So the number one thing, especially for me, or a long distance period, any relationship, but definitely long distance, is trust. If you don't trust your partner, you can forget your whole relationship because it's not going to work. You have to be able to trust your partner and know that your partner's not going to go out and do you dirty or is not texting the next hussy hoe, whatever in the world that they want to be texting. Like, you really have to trust your partner, especially in a long distance relationship because you guys are not face to face. Like, there's certain things in a relationship where you guys are together that you guys can talk about and you might have had a misunderstanding or whatever, but in long distance, it's like, no, I can't see your phone. I can't see your freaking Instagram. Can't see what you're doing at the club. Can't come with you. So what are you really doing? So if you don't trust your partner, your relationship is going to go nowhere. So number one thing is trust. Like, me and my girlfriend could call me and be like, babe, I want to go out. I'll be like, okay, have fun. Let me help you pick your outfit. Because that's, you have to trust each other. You can't, if you don't trust each other, you might as well cut it now. Because if there's no trust, it's going to be an argument every single day. And that's for relationships dead in your face as well. Like, trust is my number one rule. If I don't trust you, then I can't do it. Because I know me, and I'll question you a million, zillion, billion times. And if I feel like you're lying, nope. So trust is a number one rule, especially for me. I know everybody's rules go a little different in different order, but trust is a key factor in a relationship, any relationship, but especially long distance. It's extra important because if you can't trust your partner on the other side of the world, you can't have a partner on the other side of the world. So trust is a number one thing. Next, I have loyalty. Loyalty kind of ties in with trust. They're sort of the same but different. So loyalty is like basically you ride out for your partner. So there may be a situation if we have friends. All of us are a mutual group of friends. And, one couple is going through something we should be able to talk to each other about it, like obviously your partner about it. And then when we're all in a group, like whatever me and you talked about shouldn't be brought up. And you know what I'm saying? Like brought up to the other people, like, oh well, babe said this, da, da, da. Like, no, you're supposed to have that freaking, what is the word I'm looking for? Confidentiality with each other. Like, just have a loyalty. I should be able to go to you about any and everything without it getting out of hand, without you turning and saying stuff behind my back. And that all falls to trust. If you don't have a trustful partner, you don't have a loyal partner. Simple as that. I know loyalty is number one for my girlfriend. So trust number one for me, loyalty is number one for her. But they're one and the same, to be honest. But yeah, so you guys want to make sure that you are a loyal partner. You should have your partner's back. And having your partner's back also means telling them they are wrong if they are wrong. Obviously, you don't want to do that in front of like people, because that's kind of a you and your partner thing. Like, well, baby, no, you gotta handle that different, whatever, whatever. So you want to make sure that you're loyal to each other. You should be able to just know that I got you, you got me, type of thing. Loyalty should never be a question in a relationship, especially long distance. Cut it. The next I want to talk on is honesty. Everybody has a different view on it. Some people think things from your past don't need to be mentioned to your current partner. Old things that you've been through don't need to be mentioned to your other partner. Anything y'all did not when you're not together doesn't need to be told to your partner. Everybody sees that differently. Me, the way I was completely 110% honest with Makala, like from the jump when we first started talking, because I knew the way that I liked her and that I wanted our relationship to work. So I just laid all my cards on the table. This is what I did 2 weeks ago, this is what I did a month ago, this is what I did a year ago. If she stayed with me, she stayed. If she left, she left. That was her choice. Obviously, she stayed. But honesty is a very, 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 very important thing. Especially when it comes to a long distance relationship. You guys are making your relationship through a phone or through FaceTime or a computer, however you're talking, messenger, whatever. So whenever that person comes to visit you, you don't want things to just be, who are you? Who are you? Popping out of the woodwork, and then your partner's gonna be like, I didn't know about that. And your partner looks stupid at the end of the day, like, we're supposed to be, why didn't I know this, but everybody else knows. So especially if it's something that other people know and it could potentially get out and maybe ruin your relationship, I feel like you should definitely be honest with your partner about everything. I know some people say too much honesty is a bad thing, not enough honesty is a bad thing. The way I see it is I try to think, if I found this out and she didn't tell me, would I be upset? How would I feel? So anything that I told my partner from the jump, like even if it was something that people would look at as wrong or ridiculous, I made sure that I told her so that if it did ever come out, she already knew, and she's not looking at me like all these other people know this and I found out with the rest of the world that happened, so now I'm looking dumb. You know what I mean? So honesty is a very, very important thing, definitely in long distance, because it all ties in with the trust and loyalty. If you're not honest with each other, if you're not honest with me, I can't trust you. You're not loyal if you're lying. So honesty is a very, very big thing. And I know a lot of people have too much pride to sit there and talk about what they've done in their past or mess ups that they've done. And they feel like, well, it was before you, so I don't need to tell you. But that's not true necessarily, because a lot of your mistakes or a lot of things that you've been through in the past help you, are the reason that you're the person you are today. So, you know, it's good to be honest, and that just generally helps your partner understand you more as well. Like, there's certain things that you might shy away from or not feel comfortable expressing because of your past. And if your partner knows more of your background, more of your past, then they'll understand why you don't want to tell them something, or why you're scared to do something, or you're not affectionate, you're not open. So honesty is a major, major thing in a relationship, especially long distance. So y'all want to make sure you're open and honest. Sometimes you got to suck up your pride. That's just how it goes. And to me, I feel good that I was open and honest about everything, because if I wasn't, some things would have came back to nip me in the butt. But Everybody's different. A lot of people don't think they have to say and do certain things, and that's fine. I'm just talking from like my standpoint of view and my general relationship experiences and rules. All right, next, communication. Communication is literally everything in a long distance relationship. Honestly, all you guys have is communication. If you can't communicate with each other, you can't have a relationship either. Like, I mean, communicate to the point where even if you don't understand, you need to say, I don't understand, like, what are you talking about right now? Because I don't know what the hell you're saying. What are you trying to say? Like, a lot of people turn themselves off when they're not understanding their partner or their partner's not understanding them. And that's like a big problem in relationships in general. People hold things in, people don't voice when they feel some type of way, and it builds up, and then it turns into a big thing later, and it's like, well, had I known that, I could have did this differently, or I could have said that differently. I would have understood a little bit more. So communication in a relationship, especially long distance, is a very, 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 very important thing. Like, not everything's gonna be peaches and cream. People fight, people argue, people get mad. You say things you don't mean to say. We're humans. But at the end of the day, you need to get to a point where you're able to say, all right, babe, well, this and this and this, that's how I felt. And then get their point on it. And you have to try to understand each other. And if you can't understand each other, at least try to understand their point. See it from both ways. Put yourself in the other person's shoes. Don't necessarily like stay stuck on, well, this is my point. Like, you have to see it in your perspective and the other person's perspective as well. And 9 times out of 10, that has a better outcome than, well, this is my point and that's your point, so I guess we're never going to get each other's point. No, at least agree to disagree. Well, that was your point. I understand your point and that was mine. You understand my point. So, all right, we both have different points on it. Dead the conversation. Because nothing's perfect. You're not ever going to agree on everything together 110%, and that's fine. That's part of a relationship. You're two separate people with two different personalities, two different points on things. That's fine. You can't, a lot of people think that, oh, well, we never see eye to eye, so we should break up. That's not true. You guys just have to agree to disagree and let it go. Don't let your differences destroy your relationship, because a lot of times differences are actually what keep relationships, because I don't want to date somebody who's just like, girl, get out of my face. You're just like me. I can't stand me. So, I don't know. That's how I feel on communication. Alright guys, so that's some key pointers that I think help make a relationship last, especially long distance. But if you guys want a part 2, comment down below. Let me know if this helped any of you guys out there in a long distance relationship. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and put on your bell notifications. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace!